This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this Excursion. It is a 2004 Ford Excursion. It's an Eddie Bauer. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It has 156,500 miles. It was purchased directly from an insurance company in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. You'll see the pictures of it before it left Indiana. It looks exactly like this, okay? Except now it's clean. Basically, the insurance company's attorneys don't want any more liability for their client, the insurance company, so giving it a salvage title removes any liability from them. There's a little explanation, better explanation on the salvage theft video that we have in our ads for salvage theft. Basically, it's attorneys not wanting to get sued by whoever we sell it to. So we sell it to you, you get killed, or you kill somebody and everyone wants to blame the vehicle, and Wheel Kinetics isn't rich, but Geico is, and they sold it on a clear title, and so they're responsible. So that's why they give it a salvage title, so it can't come back to them. They're divorced. All right, the way it shows up on this beautiful set of tires. Somebody liked it quite a bit to do that. When we get them here, we do an inspection, and this is what we found. I got my little cheat sheets over here. We repaired a tear in the driver's seat. Mechanically, it got a brake master cylinder, rear brake hose, front pads and rotors, rear pads and rotors, 4 shocks, steering shocks, sway bar links and bushings, rear axle seals, glow plugs number 24678, Rotella oil change and filter, liftgate actuator, liftgate lock cylinder, driver rear window switch, and power pedal switch. And we undercoated it. We did the Rhino line undercoat, which is pretty sweet looking, just so we doll it up a little bit. Interestingly enough, when this truck was sold on an assigned VIN from Indianapolis, so when they stole this vehicle, someone stole all the VINs off it. It means they couldn't find a VIN on it. But they were able to identify the vehicle, and it was identified as a theft recovery, and so that's why they labeled it a theft recovery, which is kind of obvious. We took it to the cops here to see if they could find a VIN on it, and they couldn't. Okay, so whoever did this really wanted this car, and they probably busted it right before they were about to take it to Canada or somewhere. Anyway, so we have a signed VIN, and we have a Indianapolis salvage title, which will become a Arizona restored salvage title if you wanted to, and then go to your state, whatever. It's basically, I'm just telling you, is that they stole all the VINs off the truck. Cosmetically, the only thing that's wrong with this thing is it's got this little ding right here. It was kind of half-assed touched up. Probably could use the right color and be touched up, but that's about it. It's a beautiful rig. It's got DVD player, third seat. It's got some really nice Cooper. I'd say they're probably 80 or 90% tread. Like this, like this. All right. So it opens like that, right? Whoever owned this thing took good care of it. Really good care of it. There's your third seat. Your DVD player. The rear doors on these things are fiberglass, which is interesting. I guess they wanted to get the weight down here. Really. All right. It does have 2 remotes. Let's see. There's 1. There's 2. That's off. And that's on. And that's off. All right. So you do have an alarm. I'm going to fire this guy up, and then we're going to go under the hood. I'm going to take off the oil cap and check for blow-by. I'm also going to show you the fenders, which should have Ford stamps on them and should have Ford stamps on the core support. 156, 576. People always want to know what the Kelley Blue Book is on these things. There it is. For a Eddie Bauer with 156. You've got a suggested retail price of $18,631. There's your equipment. The equipment will be in the ad also. Just so you know what the title looks like, this is what we got from the state of Indiana with that VIN. That's a manufactured VIN because they couldn't find the factory VIN on it. It came from this insurance company, okay? That's what that looks like. And now we have a title from Arizona with that same VIN, and that's what it looks like. This will be in the ad. The purpose of these videos isn't to sell the vehicle. And just so you know, that assigned VIN that the cops put on it is right here, okay? The purpose of these videos is not to sell anything. It's to find the right owner for the vehicle. So disclosing everything we know about the vehicle is helpful to us more than anything. And we just want to make sure that the right person buys the vehicle. That is excellent. Very obvious, this thing was very well taken care of. There's your Ford stamp there. New battery on this side. The Ford stamp is right there. Should be another one right. Yeah, right there. And then there should be another one here, except there isn't. So this fender has been put on this vehicle. So this is probably a repaint. They did a beautiful job. I mean, like a really good job, but there should be a Ford stamp right there, and it's not there. So this is a fender that was replaced. I'm sure because of the quality of the paint, it had to be the original owner who did it. I'd hire that painter in a heartbeat to paint something. All right, let's see. Like this. There's the back seat right here. Cold. Window. This might be doing my daughter's pool party at La Paloma this weekend. About 7 girls. They need to go to the same place at the same time. There's that. Off and on. Back. Forth. Up. Down. Tilt up. And down, and up, and down. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got a wheel lock key, which is probably going to rattle around when I drive it. And you do have a manual. That's nice of them. I didn't want it all rattle around, but inside there was a bunch of remotes for stereos and headphones, none of which remotes and headphones for stereos. Who knows if they're going to work or not. I'm not going to tell you that they work. I'm just going to give them to you. And I mean, there's like 3 sets of headphones and like 4 remotes. I mean, you know, we're just giving it. We don't sell DVD systems. We sell vehicles. And so if something's wrong with the DVD system, go to your stereo shop or something. But it is a very well equipped. I would imagine it works fine based on, you know, who owned it and how it was taken care of. But who knows? It was obviously a very well maintained car. There's the locks, mirrors, out, in, down, up, other side, out, in, up, down. Seat on and off. Forward, back, up, down, tilt up, and down, up, and down. Got these expensive WeatherTech floor things. Those are really expensive. Tilt works fine. All right, let me get in here with some air conditioning. It's about 90 degrees and about 80% humidity. And the air is blowing ice cold and it's very, very welcome. All right, let's see. Let me turn this down. Actually, let me use the controls for that. I'm using the steering controls for the fan. Here's the steering controls. All right. There's that. I turn it down. manually, works fine. Got your overhead. Let me turn off the front air. You can hear the rear air running right there, right? All right, vent glass back there. There you go, all that works fine. I gotta turn the air back on, it's hot in here. All right, got power pedals, up and down. Seatbelt on. Running out of time. Gotta pick the pace up here a little bit. All right, let's see, I'm not even sure how to use this stereo. Let's see. There you go. That's on you too. Like I said, we're not a stereo shop, but it's a Pioneer in-dash unit. It looks pretty good. All right, let me move this thing forward here a little bit so I can demo the four-wheel drive. All right, let's see. Neutral, 4 low. There's 4 low right there. Okay. Drive. And reverse in 4 low. Boom. All right. Neutral, 4 high. And drive. And reverse. All right. And then back to 2-wheel drive. We're going to go for a ride. All right. This truck is being sold on a salvage title. If you want to come and drive it home, in order to get plates and insurance, which I have to drive it home, we have to take it to the level 3 inspection. The cops will do a level 3 inspection. They will give us a level 3 inspection, and then we will be able to get a restored salvage title. At that point, we can issue plates, which are obviously mandatory, and you can get insurance, which is mandatory also. So we charge $200 to do that before you get here. Then there's a $250 dock fee, and then there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 5%, you'll pay 7%. It's very simple. If you come here, add 2% city tax to your state tax, add a $250 dock fee, and then add $200 to restore the title. Okay? If you pay by wire and ship, all you're obligated to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want us to take it down and get it inspected and get the restored salvage title done, which I strongly recommend unless you've done it before and you've got a real recent appointment. You can get it in it quick and the whole bit. Because all we're going to give you is the bill of sale, the Arizona salvage title we have, and the vehicle itself. There will be no more documentation. So that's all you're going to get. So make sure you can do it with that if you're going to have it yourself. If you're going to do it yourself in your state. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. So please make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of the speech is the warranty speech. We have a 156,000 mile, 12, almost 15-year-old truck. There is no warranty, okay? We give you tons of information, and with that information, you can make a good, solid decision. But we're not Nostradamus. We do not know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the next light in this truck. I don't think that guy does either, or that guy over there. Nobody knows. If you guarantee something is going to happen, it inevitably doesn't happen. So please just make sure that you're realistic and that you know that you're going to adopt some risk. This is not a risk-free deal. We try to take as much risk and give you as much information as possible, but at the end of the day, it's your vehicle. If something's broken, the second you get it, you're going to fix it. We are not writing checks. You get more information than any dealer will ever give you on a vehicle, and hopefully that will get you through this. We do offer for $2,400, which is going up to $2,900 in October, an EGR package. If you're concerned about that, this thing was so well taken care of. Just change the oil and filters, you'll be fine. But if you want to deal with that, we do offer a bulletproof EGR cooler, Ford oil cooler, IPR, all the fluids and gaskets for $2,400. Would I do that with this one? Probably not. But, you know, that is the concern, and it's a very easy fix. Financially, it's the cheapest way to go. If you go to anyone here in Tucson, you're going to pay $4,500 or more for that, okay? But if you buy it and come back about an hour later, we are going to charge you $4,500. This is only for people at point of sale. We don't really want to even do these unless it's to make a sale. you know, to get this truck sold, because we're not making money at $2,500 or $2,400. Not a dime. All right. Anyway, that is it. Nice truck. Thank you.